So Sarah, you pursued a slightly new enterprise last year. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so I got 5 Dexter heifers, they're a rare breed, and I got them to try and help improve the grazing on the mountain.
And you managed to get them in calf, no
I
problem?
did, yeah. I hired a pedigree organic bull back in November, and I scanned them all, and they're all in calf now.
Yeah, and what's your experience with them been like so far?
It's been really good. I've never owned cattle before,
Yes?
so it's been a bit of a learning curve, but they're lighter, so they're not making a mess. They've been eating the rushes, and they've been doing a really good job of kind of helping to clear the ground,
Excellent.
improve the pathways so the sheep can get into more of the areas on the hill.
And when do you plan to calve those, Sarah?
They'll be calving in July.
In July?
Yeah.
Okay. Any specific reason, number one, why you bought the cattle and why that breed in particular?
So I bought the Dexters because they actually originated from the area, and they're a lighter cattle, so they wouldn't poach the ground so much. They will outwinter, so they don't need to go in for the winter, and they seem to thrive in the area. I'll be using them to graze the mountain during the summertime.
Excellent.
There's a monoculture of the Malina grass up there, and the sheep then won't eat it because it gets too long, so the cattle will get in and eat that, and hopefully improve then the grazing on the mountain so that we can potentially increase our numbers of sheep that we can keep there in the winter time.
Sarah, the management of those animals organically, has there been any challenges?
There hasn't. I did fecal egg counts and they've not had anything, so they've been in fine health. They've been on really rough ground, and when the vet came for the TB test, she said they were almost fat. So, they're surviving really well.
And have you looked at market opportunities for them?
I haven't. I was hoping that maybe if we were to have some bullocks, we could then fatten them for potential meat boxes. They would be fully grass finished, say 36 months old.
Okay, and they also qualify for the acres rare breeds payment?
They do, but we got into acres before we got the cattle,
Okay.
so we don't qualify, unfortunately.
Sarah, looking at the land behind us, I mean, the Dexters have their place in grazing that sort of ground. What has been your experience with them?
So they're so well suited to the ground. They originate from Kerry, and they're very low maintenance, and they'll kind of get in everywhere and they'll eat everything that the sheep don't eat, so it's kind of a no-brainer.